So, do you feel like y'all are building some momentum on offense? Going back to the second half in Minnesota, it seems like you've sustained some success offensively.
Yeah, I think our guys are doing a good job. Obviously, disappointed with the results of the game and just our red zone, and I got to do a better job.
Besides play calling, what else affected you in the red zone?
I just think that for me, I felt like some play selections could have done some things differently, and so I'll just leave it with that.
Pete, a pretty obvious question. The answer might be pretty obvious, but just to explain. So when someone like Rashid Shaheed scores on that touchdown and doesn't touch the ball again, I mean, is that because he's only on the play sheet for 3 or 4, and it's hard to say, let's do that again? Or?
Well, I think as we went into the game, we had him on some packages, whether those were called or they were called, but just the ball didn't go his way. So I think that it was just kind of the way the game went.
Is that kind of the same thing with Taysom, just I think playing 15 snaps in the last game?
Yeah, I think it's as the plays, obviously there's more in the game plan for both those guys going into the game, but it's just the way the flow of the game was going, and that maybe they didn't get as many opportunities, and so that's something that I can do. Again, I can do a better job of getting those guys on the field more.
When he's serving as the backup quarterback, does that affect the number of snaps you have him out there for at all?
No, I don't think it should. It doesn't. I think we feel really good when he's out on the field.
When you say flow of the game, is that like more how they're covering him, or what y'all are trying to do at the end of the game?
Yeah, I think there's times as you're looking at the call sheet and what you're seeing defensively, and you're saying, okay, what do we feel good about? Let's get to these plays next series. And so in some cases it might involve him, in some cases it might not.
Do you feel that you saw enough from, even if the ball didn't go his way, from Rashid Shaheed last week, that he would get more opportunities moving forward?
I think we like what we see. Again, as mentioned, we like the speed and what he brings to the offense, and so I think that any of these guys continue to grow in this offense. Yep.
Pete, is there anything you can point to say why the running game's been so effective the last few weeks? Did you guys find something there?
Well, I think our guys up front, I go back to the beginning of the season, and again, we have run the ball pretty well. I think going back to the beginning of the season, I think some of that came down to turnovers and third downs where we didn't have as many opportunities to get as many run plays called as we'd like to. But I think that our guys up front, our tight ends, those guys, and the running backs, they're playing well, and I think we're blocking well on the perimeter as well.
And you guys feel like you're making the right progress as far as like the fumbles and the penalties and some of the mental areas that were there early in the season?
Yeah, I think it's improving. It's better. I think that just we got to continue that to be able to say that. And again, the only thing that really matters is coming out with a win.
How much does the identity of the offense change when it's either Andy or Jameis, like planning-wise?
I don't think the core of what we're doing changes. There might be particular plays, again, that Andy likes or that Jameis likes, depending on who's playing, that we might get to more if one guy was playing or not. But I would say maybe 90% of the offense isn't changing.
When you look at Arizona's defense, what impresses you?
First of all, I think they create a lot of different looks. They line their guys up all over the place. They're very active. They create a lot of pressure. They knock the ball out. They have a lot of forced fumbles. I think we got a huge challenge just in not only in their players, but their scheme as well. It just makes it it's very challenging. Just finding where the guys line up. They do that just to just be disruptive, and I think it works for them.